everybody. Thank you all for coming back yet again. Just want to wish everyone a happy new year. This is going to be the first upload for 2021. Today is Monday, January the 18th. It is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I'm not going to be before you long today. I've got a unboxing, pick me up a new cordless circular saw. It's a Dewalt. This is the model number DCS570B. This is just the saw. It's 20 volt brushless engine motor, and it doesn't come with a battery, a charger. I don't even think it has a blade with it. Just going to unbox it real quick. I have just two of the 2 milliamp batteries. Later on, I'll be picking up a couple of either 5 milliamp or 8 milliamp batteries. So we're just going to get this thing unboxed and let you have a quick look at it. I'm pretty sure you're pretty familiar with it. It's been out for a few years now, so just something new to me. I'm just going to give you my thoughts unboxing it and everything, and we'll see how it goes. Stay tuned. All right, let's get this thing opened up. Like I say, I actually picked this saw up off of Amazon. They had a little better price than Lowe's and Home Depot, so just picked it up off of there. And I also grabbed an additional 4-year warranty, so I'll try to list it as well in the link below. But you never can go wrong with an extended warranty, especially if they're going to replace the saw, no questions asked. It was only like $30 extra for an additional 4-year warranty, so I think it was worth the investment. All right. Quite naturally, they've got it good and secured, so that's always a good thing. Like I say, the only thing it has in the box is the owner's manual and the saw itself. And I might have told a fib because I do see one more thing inside the box. So it does have a Dewalt brand 24 tooth blade with it. So that's one less thing I'll have to buy. Like I said, one of the biggest drawbacks that I don't like about the saw, and it's like I say, it's just personal preference because I'm right-handed, and I didn't really know a lot about saws until I started researching and doing a lot more reviewing and everything on them, or researching. But this is what they call a blade right. See, I'm right-handed, so quite naturally, the saw is going to be in my right hand, and I'm on this side looking, but the blade is over here. And there's very few saws I just like. I'm not going to say it's my personal preference, but I do own a majority of Dewalt tools, so I just wanted to keep everything in the same family so I could continue to use the batteries that I have without having to buy a different manufacturer brand and having to buy all new batteries, chargers, etc. But I think it's going to work out fine. Like I said, just take some getting used to. May help me get used to using my left hand a little more. Looks like the battery goes on the rear. It's got this model does have a LED light. It's also got the blade tool that's just right in the back. So whenever you get ready to put that blade on, which we'll do here in a minute, it just locks back into place. I think it's got a bevel edge of 57 degrees that you can adjust your bevel for your whatever cut you're doing. So that'll probably come in handy. And I have to look to see the total depth that it'll cut, but I think it's 9/16 or 2 7/8 or somewhere. It's got a pretty good depth that it'll cut. All right, so what we're going to do now, we're just going to go ahead and install the blade into the saw. So like I said, we've got our little tool here. So the only thing we need to do is just roll back your guard. I hope you guys can see it, but it's got a little a stop button here, just where you push it in to hold to lock the motor in place. Just come from the bottom here. There we go. Just break that loose like so. Just remove this one washer here. Come back, insert your saw. And just so you know, I did not insert the battery. It's still sitting here to the side. So always take your battery out when you're installing a saw blade. Safety first. Just put that back on. There we go. Just take your wrench. I'd say do it one more time for good measures. Voila. So now we have the blade in. Let's just attach the battery just to see, to make sure it's going to come on. Got your safety on either side there, whichever is more comfortable for you. Oh yeah, you can see the LED. And you hear that brake, that's another one of the, I don't know if it was improvements they made, but it's got a lot better braking system on the saw now, as you can hear it. You see it stops once you release the trigger. It's within 1 or 2 seconds that blade is fully stopped. So that's a good added safety bonus. Like I say, you just got your adjustments, whatever bevel you need to cut. Just lock that into place. And your depth, it's got your depth back here. So depending on how deep or how shallow you want to cut. But all in all, I think it's going to be a good saw. I'm going to grab, we'll run outside real quick. I'll just find me I know I've got a scrap piece of wood or something out there. I could just do a quick cut or two for you. And we'll see how it does with just the standard 2 milliamp battery on it. So just stay tuned real quick and we'll reset up outside. All right, so now I've got everything set up outside. Just going to do a couple quick pulls. Just with the saw, just to see how it does with just this 2 milliamp battery on it. And I did grab some safety glasses. Safety first, guys. All right, let's see how it goes. Not too bad for the first pull. Second pull, just do one more. Like I said, nothing you've never seen before. Just do one more pull. All right. Like I said, those are just the 3 pulls. Try to get it where you can see. Pretty good, smooth cuts. Like I say, this is just a 24 tooth, like a rough framing blade. So just what it comes with. So if you're going to be doing anything like, what is it? Like something where you want a nice fine cut, I'd say at least step up to a 40 tooth. But like I say, all in all, it did do a pretty good. If I can get this thing to focus. Pretty good smooth cut. I think that's the last piece. But we'll take it back to the inside to wrap up and give you my final thoughts on everything. All right, back on the inside. Just want to go ahead and close this video out real quick. Final thoughts. I like the saw. It performed well. I've got an older Porter cable 18 volt, and it's ran its course, so it was time for an upgrade. Like I say, in the future, I plan on upgrading and getting at least one or two of the 5 milliamp batteries or the 8 milliamp batteries. That's going to add additional weight to the saw, so just keep that in mind. Those bigger batteries, they are a little heavier, so just keep that in mind. But I'm thrilled with the saw. The performance, just with the 2 milliamp battery for what I'm going to be doing, more than likely won't be anything much larger than a 2x4 or like decking boards. And but it'll serve the purpose for what I need it for, with no question. But like I say, all in all, like I say, you've got your tool in the back just when you need to change the blade. Just make sure you secure it in there. It'll always be with you. You've got the LED light up front, your bevel adjustment here, the depth adjustment in the rear, here on the rear. It's got a rafter hook in case you're ever working up on a roof or something. You just need to hang it off a rafter. Like I say, the motor brake, just so you can change your blade out. Nice aluminum, pretty wide shoe on the bottom. But I would, just so far, I'm going to use it a little more. Hopefully I have some more material coming up sometime soon. I'll find something around here to piddle with. I'm going to do me some shelving system here in my building. Probably just make it 8 foot wide, and just going to make it work and get some additional storage, just to get some of these things I have laying around off the floor. Just try to get a little more organized, and hopefully just produce more content for you all. But like I say, all in all, I'm satisfied. Hope to get more material and content out for you here in the near future. And if you like what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Just want to say thank you. And again, Happy New Year to everyone. And that's all for now. So I'll see you next time. Thanks again.